Did you know that after the age of 65, the risk of heart attack doubles? It may sound alarming, but this is not a scare tactic. It's a well-documented medical fact. However, what most people don't tell you is this. It's not age that causes heart disease. It's the silent choices we make every day, like drinking too little water, sitting for too long, eating salty foods, and being inactive, that are the real culprits weakening your heart bit by bit. At age 65, you're not old yet, but you're also no longer young. You're at one of the most crucial crossroads of your health journey. On one side, there's complacency, letting go, accepting that getting old means getting sick. Across, there's the proactive choice to take the wheel, adjust your habits, and extend those healthy, independent, and meaningful years. The good news is, it's not too late, and it's not too hard either. In this video and article, I'll share with you 10 small yet incredibly effective habits, recommended by top cardiologists, that can help protect your heart, and might even add years to your life. They don't require medications, machines, or high costs. All they need is for you to start today. If you're entering your 60s, 70s, or have parents in this age group, the next few minutes could be the most valuable time you spend on your lifelong health. 10. Drink enough water. A simple yet often forgotten habit. When we're young, we tend to treat water as something insignificant. But after age 65, every sip of water is a quiet but powerful act of caring for your heart. Few people realize that dehydration is linked to heart disease. But the truth is, when the body is dehydrated, the blood thickens, causing the heart to pump harder to circulate blood throughout the body. This increases the risk of high blood pressure, blood clots, and arteriosclerosis, factors that can lead to heart attacks. Older adults often drink less water because they don't feel thirsty, or because they're hesitant about frequent urination. But this seemingly harmless habit is silently harming the heart every day. Start your day with a warm glass of water, and set a gentle reminder every few hours. If plain water feels too bland, try adding a few slices of lemon, mint leaves, or a herbal tea bag. Caring for your heart doesn't have to be complicated. It's as simple as drinking enough water regularly, every day, because a healthy heart starts with the smallest things. 9. Quit smoking, a small action, a big change. At the age of 60, 70, your heart has been working non-stop for decades. Don't make it carry the burden of cigarette smoke, whether from you or those around you. Smoking, even just one cigarette a day, is enough to narrow the arteries, raise blood pressure, and make your heart work much harder. As for secondhand smoke, it infiltrates the lungs, blood vessels, and leaves silent traces with every breath. If you've been smoking for many years, you might think, it's too late to quit now. But it's not. It's never too late for the heart to heal. Just a few weeks after quitting, blood pressure begins to drop. After a few months, blood vessels dilate more effectively, and blood flows more smoothly. Start with a firm decision. Turn your home, car, and living spaces into a smoke-free zone. Seek support. Ask your doctor, family, or a counseling group if needed. Quitting smoking isn't just saving your own heart. It's a gift for those you love. 8. Move every day, one step, one healthy heartbeat. You don't need to become an athlete, and you don't need to go to the gym. Just 30 minutes of gentle movement every day will help your heart beat stronger, steadier, and more resilient. The heart is a muscle, and like any other muscle, it gets stronger when used properly. For older adults, physical activity not only improves circulation, lowers blood pressure, and controls blood sugar and cholesterol, but it also helps relax the mind, sleep better, and maintain a balanced diet. You can start with a walk around the house, some simple stretching exercises, or a few rounds of Tai Chi in the park. The key is consistency, not intensity. If your joints hurt or your balance is poor, try exercising in water or doing seated exercises. The important thing is not to remain inactive for too long. Because without movement, the heart will weaken over time, just like a machine left unused. Today, take just one step. Tomorrow, your heart will thank you for it. 7. Reduce salt. Lighten the seasoning. Lighten the load on your heart. Salt doesn't taste bitter, but it can make you tired over time. After age 65, the kidneys no longer function as efficiently as before. Excessive salt can cause the body to retain water, slow down blood circulation, and put unnecessary pressure on the blood vessel walls. High blood pressure, silent but dangerous, is an accomplice in many heart attacks after old age. What's concerning is that salt hides cleverly in foods that seem harmless, like canned soups, bread, condiments, and stews. But you don't need to sacrifice flavor to maintain good health. Start by reading food labels carefully, choosing low-sodium options, and getting into the habit of seasoning with garlic, ginger, onion, turmeric, pepper, or fresh herbs. After a few weeks, your taste buds will adapt, and your heart will breathe a sigh of relief. Reducing salt doesn't make food bland. It makes life richer, with healthy years ahead. 6. Regular heart checkups. Know early to live long. There are things inside us that don't cause pain, but can be dangerous. Cardiovascular health is one of them. Many older adults feel fine until a heart attack suddenly strikes. Because high blood pressure, bad cholesterol, and rising blood sugar levels often develop quietly, without symptoms or warning, but they slowly damage your blood vessels and heart every day. Regular heart checkups aren't for fearing something. They're to understand where you stand and to make adjustments before it's too late. Schedule a blood pressure check every month and get your cholesterol, blood sugar, and heart rate checked at least once a year. If you have a family history or experience signs of fatigue, palpitations, talk to your doctor about an ECG or further tests. Don't wait until you feel tired to see a doctor. Consider heart checkups as a regular conversation between you and your future self. Because sometimes, one timely checkup can save the rest of your life. 5. Reduce stress. Relax your mind. Protect your heart. Stress doesn't leave bruises on the skin, but it leaves imprints in every heartbeat. When anxiety lasts for a long time, your body produces hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These substances constrict blood vessels, raise blood pressure, and force the heart to work harder to sustain life. Over time, the heart becomes exhausted, not because of disease, but because the mind has never had a chance to rest. Older adults often carry silent worries, children, finances, health, loneliness, and if not relieved, they will eat away at both the heart and the spirit. You don't need to go to a meditation retreat or an expensive spa to find peace. Just 10 minutes a day, deep breathing, listening to your favorite music, enjoying a cup of tea, or writing a few lines of gratitude in a small notebook. A calm mind is an invaluable gift for your heart. Because when you ease your mind, your heart is also eased. And a heart without stress is a healthy heart. 4. Stabilize blood sugar. Keep blood vessels clear. Keep your heart strong, even if you don't have diabetes. High blood sugar can silently damage the cardiovascular system, especially after age 65, when excess glucose in the blood starts to damage the inner lining of blood vessels. It makes it easier for plaque to form, narrowing the arteries and increasing the risk of heart attacks. Fatigue, excessive thirst, or blurred vision. Sometimes these aren't just signs of aging, but early warnings from unstable blood sugar levels. You don't need to follow extreme restrictions, but you can fine-tune your meals smartly. Limit refined sugars and white flour. Prioritize green vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats from olive oil or seeds. And especially, take a 10 to 15-minute walk after each meal. This small habit helps stabilize blood sugar significantly. The heart and blood vessels love stability, and stable blood sugar is the silent gift you give to a lasting heart. 3. Keep cholesterol at a safe level. clear the flow for your heart. Cholesterol doesn't cause pain or fatigue, but it's the silent culprit that creates dangerous plaque in the arteries, causing sudden blockages in blood flow, leading to heart attacks. After age 60, the body no longer metabolizes fat as efficiently as before. This means that even a regular diet can increase LDL, the bad cholesterol that builds up in the walls of your blood vessels. Don't wait for a crisis to start worrying about your cholesterol. Get checked at least once a year. And more importantly, be proactive with your lifestyle adjustments. Avoid fried foods, red meat, and full-fat dairy. Increase intake of oats, beans, fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, nuts, and flax seeds. Add olive oil, good plant-based butter, and fresh fruits and vegetables to your daily diet. If dietary changes aren't enough, consult your doctor about supportive medication. Stable cholesterol not only keeps your heart healthy, it also ensures your blood flows smoothly throughout your senior years. 2. Monitor blood pressure. Know to prevent, not to regret later. High blood pressure is called the silent killer. And the scariest part is that it doesn't show clear symptoms until it's too late. After age 65, the body naturally tends to experience higher blood pressure. The blood vessel walls become stiffer and less elastic, causing the heart to pump harder to maintain blood flow. And this is when the heart begins to wear out without us realizing it. You don't need to wait for dizziness, headaches, or chest pain to check your blood pressure. Make measuring your blood pressure at home a simple habit, just like brushing your teeth every day. Record the results, track the trends, and consult with your doctor regularly. If your blood pressure exceeds 130/80ths of a millimeter of mercury, don't panic. Start with small changes. Reduce salt, get enough sleep, manage stress, engage in light exercise, and eat a healthy diet. For the heart, numbers are also signals, and when you listen at the right time, you're giving yourself more years of healthy, proactive living. 1. Consistency every day, small habits, big changes. There's one thing that most people overlook. It's not a one-time action, but rather daily actions that truly protect your heart. You can eat healthy for one meal, walk one day, or check your blood pressure once. But the heart doesn't need short-term efforts. It needs you to be persistent, to repeat, and to stay committed to yourself. Every day, without interruption. Heart disease doesn't come from one big mistake, but from thousands of small choices. A bit more salt, less walking, skipping a glass of water. But the good news is, recovery also comes from these small things. As long as you maintain them consistently. Plan each morning. Drink water at the right time. Eat a little less salt. Exercise for at least 15 minutes. Record blood pressure and blood sugar. Spend 10 minutes breathing deeply and centering your mind. You don't need to change your whole life in one day. Just change a little every day. And one day, your heart will return to you the peace you truly deserve. 1 year ago, Mrs. Helen, 68 years old, living in San Jose, California, was facing the risk of needing a stent due to severe artery blockage. But instead of panicking, she chose to take action. Not with expensive medications, but with 10 simple habits every day. Drinking enough water, walking in the morning, cutting down on salt, deep breathing, and smiling more. After 6 months of persistence, during her routine checkup, her doctor was surprised. Her blood pressure and cholesterol levels had improved significantly. Without any medical intervention, the change started with one small decision, but one that was consistent. And now, it's your turn. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, this is not the end, but a new beginning, healthier, sharper, and more proactive. Start today. Choose one habit, any habit, and stick with it every day. Like this video, share it with your loved ones, and follow for more weekly health tips. Because you deserve a strong heart for the best years ahead.